Hello everyone, Daniel here with another game review, and today I'm going to be talking about the latest adventure in the rebooted Lara Croft series, Shadow of the Tomb Raider. This is a completely competent game, and it's clear from the beginning that developers Eidos Montreal and Crystal Dynamics knew what they were doing from the beginning. After having many years in the industry, it's clear they've crafted a very well-made game here. I just couldn't get 100% on board with it. The gameplay is kinda stiff, and sometimes you'll just find yourself flailing around trying to figure out what to do. The platforming can be pretty fun at times. In this game you could climb by hand, and even perform a double jump on certain surfaces, and you can even climb using your pickaxes. You can rappel up, down, and you can even swing. You can climb ropes. You can also swim in this game. You may sometimes find yourself messing up because you didn't know where to go or what platform to aim for and you just kinda fell. I found some of the combat scenarios a little bit tricky, so I tried to sneak around my enemies and found that worked out just as fine. There are also plenty of fun and challenging puzzles that will definitely put your brain to work. Another returning feature are the campfires in the upgrade system. You have 4 weapons to choose from: your bow, your pistol, your assault rifle, and your shotgun. Your bow can be modded throughout the game to allow you to use fire arrows and hypnosis arrows, which you could use on your enemies to attack each other. Your weapons could be upgraded alongside your skills using the skill point system, which you could gain more of throughout the game. You also have a bevy of different costumes to choose from, which if you've played any of the previous games, you could unlock more of. The load times can be kind of long, and if you find yourself dying a lot of the times, like myself, then you may find yourself waiting quite a while. The death animations are also back, and they're still trying their very best to traumatize you. And you will find yourself dying again, and again, and again.
Thing about a key. What is Trinity looking for in the hidden city?
Doctor, we found it.
Yes?
I think this game takes itself a little bit too seriously, but there are some satisfying moments throughout the story. I had a really hard time getting engaged into the game, so much so to the point where I wasn't really hellbent on finishing it. The whole time all I could think about was how much more I just wanted to play Uncharted. I could see how other people would find enjoyment in this game though. I played the first Tomb Raider game in this new rebooted series, but I didn't play Rise of the Tomb Raider, so I found myself kind of lost in the story at the beginning. There are some surprises and emotional moments with your time while playing throughout the game. The game starts off kind of intense, but then you just flash back a couple days and then you could reach the point where you were at the beginning in just a matter of 30 minutes. To my knowledge, the game doesn't really make an attempt to catch you up to speed on what happened in the previous 2 games, but I can see small moments where longtime fans will be rewarded through small references. The game didn't really have me hooked until toward the end while I was reaching the finale of the game. There is a section in the game that I really didn't like where you have to kill an animal, and I just definitely felt like the game could have gone without that. I get it, Lara Croft is an adventurer, she has to fight something, but the last thing the world really needs right now is animals being portrayed as savage beasts. I did really like Lara's relationship with Jonah, however. The two have a very strong brother-sister dynamic that is very hard not to like. Visually, the game is stunning, and the lighting is superb. I did really like the Latin culture that was represented throughout the game. Everything from the language and music all the way down to the clothing are all very nice additions to see here. The music in the game is very ominous and creepy. The lip syncing during some of the in-game cutscenes isn't great, but it's not a huge deal breaker. The game took me upwards of 20 hours to beat, so for all of you Tomb Raider fans, you probably will get some bang for your buck. So overall, I did think Shadow of the Tomb Raider was a very well-made game. I just did think that there were a lot of issues underneath the surface, and it didn't hook me in a majority of the time. So those were my thoughts on the game. Please let me know what you thought about this video and what I can do better in the future. Let me know what you thought about this game if you've played it, and I will see you all next time. Thank you so much for watching.